want everyone to know that we are playing this game on a MacBook Pro. I think everyone knows that a MacBook Pro is not a gaming computer. We may do another group video with Outlast involved when we get back from uni for the Christmas holidays, but we're gonna need at least those 10 weeks to come down from Outlast, because we're both quite big wimps when it comes to playing scary games. Like, I don't mind watching people play scary games and it doesn't scare me, but playing it myself is a bad idea. So I'm just gonna click play on the screen recording and we're gonna see how this goes. I think that's recording now.
It should be.
If it's not, then the universe has just decided that this is not a video we should be making.
What better way to leave for university
than to scare ourselves absolutely out of our minds.
In a place where we will be sleeping by ourselves with a bunch of strangers.
So there's no one to like crawl into the bed of and be like, I'm scared, mommy, help.
No, I will absolutely crawl into my roommate's bed like, please help. No, I won't do that.
Oh no.
Oh, it's lagging.
We're starting this again. Yeah, it says Outlast contains intense violence, gore, graphic sexual content, and strong language. So, by the standards of everyone, we have to advise you that if you are under 16, 18, I don't know. If you're under a legal age for viewing things that are violent, please click away.
You will.
This is not the video you are looking for.
Do that again?
This is not the video you're looking for. I was gonna say t-shirt reference, but is that too Superwoman?
I think it's fabulous.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
I don't know. I have a Peter Pan reference on. Refuse to grow up. Because I've recently become an adult. So naturally the shirt I'm wearing defies all of it.
Yeah, so basically this bloke, Miles Upshur,
Everybody's seen Markiplier enough to know what the story is.
Yeah, everyone's seen all the videos. This isn't a new game.
No.
Like, everyone has seen Markiplier's playthrough of the entire thing. Like, you don't need us to tell you how to play Outlast. You can just watch us struggle. I remember the first time I played this and I just was like, I'm not doing anything, why am I not doing anything? It's moving by itself. And then it shows Mount Massive Asylum and I was just like, great.
I mean, it was either this or FNAF.
Do you have to pay for FNAF?
Yes.
Yeah, no. This video game someone gave to me for free on the bus in China. Like, I mean the school bus. Like, it wasn't a random bus. Like, I knew him. It was all... He wasn't giving me a virus or anything, but...
September 17th, 2013.
Oh god, this game's old.
You don't know me. I have to make... Wait. Have to make the... Use proper grammar!
He's making it quick.
I did 2 weeks of software consultant at Murkoff. Murkoff.
I want to know what this accent is supposed to be.
Psychiatric Systems Facility in Mount Massive. All sorts of NDAs. I am very much breaking right... Terrible things happening there. Don't understand it. Don't believe half the things I saw. Doctors talking about dream therapy, going too deep, finding something that had been waiting for them in the mountain. People are being hurt and Murkoff is making money. It needs to be exposed.
They have gone too deep. I don't know what this accent is. Speaking of like fake Russian accents, Armie Hammer, or Arnie Hammer, whatever the hell his name is, in that The Man from U.N.C.L.E. film, his Russian accent is... She found her new crush. Other than... what's Richard his face? Other than Thorin or Sebastian. Which, I might say. Also, like, young Sean Bean, the guy who plays Boromir, but, like, when he was younger. Because there's this TV show called Sharp that he was in. I think he was, like, 30s when he did that. Is the volume even on this? Oh my god, when he did Sharp, like, yes please. I don't usually find blonde men attractive. But I'll make an exception for him and for Legolas. And not Orlando Bloom. Legolas. And obviously, you know, Legolas' dad. WASD is the only controls I'm sure of right now. Those are most of the... Oh no, because you got to do the camera ones. Okay, press... Oh, get the tutorials on. So it's left mouse button. Do you want to go for an explorer? Oh look, the birds are leaving, because that's always a great sign. Birds leaving signal something ominous, cliche. Ding! Cinema sins, but like... Sorry, cinema sins. I swear there's like another cliche, this lamp moves over here. Oh look, it is. It's moving. Oh, it does? Yeah. Oh, and there's a guy. Do you see that guy?
There's a guy.
Do you see him?
I've never noticed.
It took me like 3 times for this introduction of this game to actually notice that happening, and let me tell you, I've never completed this game. I always like start it again with the intention of completing it, and then I don't. I'm gonna have to remember to talk and just play at the same time, because my instinct is to like...
that light back there just flickered on.
My instinct is to like look at the monitor, not the monitor, look at the camera so that I'm like not looking away from people whilst talking to them.
Ooh, saving, something's going down.
Why saving? Because I remember how this bit happens, because I've done this part so many times, and like nothing really dramatic happens until you get to the library where that bloke swings at you, but like it's still scary.
See, I have never played this game, and I only like half paid attention to the other YouTubers doing the walkthrough, so I'm going in mostly blind.
Did you hear that sudden surge of noise? Like, that made me very uncomfortable. So look at his hands. Also, one of the things that annoyed me about Outlast is the fact that, like, the guy's breathing is so loud. Like, there's one part where you're trying to hide, and he literally breathes like...
Oh,
and like...
I appreciate...
the water.
So I appreciate the water effects there. As someone who's like, much more artistic.
If you were hiding from like some kind of crazy psycho, wouldn't you at least go like, if your breath was that loud, I mean, excuse me.
Or just...
And the light's gonna go off. I know this part too well. Wait, before we go any further, I need to figure out how to work the camera. Is it C? Okay, C for the camera, F for the night vision, F, C, okay.
So it's like flashlight.
Yeah, so like there'll be parts where it gets dark if we continue playing this and it goes completely pitch black, so you have to use the camera night vision to see anything like that. But then when you're looking to the camera, obviously like it's not great quality, so it's even more stressful. This thing is the television's gonna jump scare you. Watch this. Try playing that for the first time with headphones on. Yeah, it kind of does, but I don't think...
Wendigo.
I don't really think Wendigos have anything to do with this. Do you remember how I told you that I'd play this by myself?
Yeah.
Once, when I walked past this part, I was like, somebody got their period. I'm reusing old jokes because why not? That's a battery. Shadow. I appreciate it, but like... Can you not?
It's great graphics. I love it.
Especially this is a pretty old game, because like, did you see that thing where it says from 2013?
From 2013, yeah.
Which like doesn't feel like that long ago to me.
Oh, somebody doesn't like teamwork.
That's exactly how I feel about teamwork, because true teamwork, like when you do team things, it's not real teamwork, it's just kind of like one person does the work and then, you know, one person does the work and then everyone else just kind of mucks around.
Ooh, classified. Is that classified? I love stealing classified information.
How do you read things again? I'm just going to press a bunch of buttons because I want to read that. Aha! I found it.
Which one was it?
It was one of these ones. Okay.
Murkoff Psychiatric Systems. That is not the same accent I used 5 minutes ago. Case number 174. Patient initials W. Billy. Billy!
Billy!
Billy! Billy, my man!
My boy Billy! I'll see the consultation dated 2012, when the Earth was supposed to have ended. To be honest, I feel like it would have been a good thing if it had.
I can neither confirm nor deny these allegations without my lawyer present.
I plead the fifth.
Patient age 19, gender, male. Observing physician, Dr. Carla Houston. Houston, we have a problem.
See, when I went to the Kennedy Space Center and I learned about the fact that they launch from the Kennedy Space Center and then they instantly have to swap over to Houston, and the guy was like, do you want to know why they do that? Because politicians are stupid, that's why they do that.
I can neither confirm nor deny. Therapy status. Patient claims to have regressed to self-directed lucid dream states.
Lucid dreams.
Diagnostics. Spirometry revealed no bronchial accumulation. I can't read this. Can we move on?
Yeah. Billy asked about the status of his mother's lawsuit.
Excuse me.
Oh dear. This represents a catastrophic breach in security, despite Billy's claims that he discovered the truth in the blood dreams of Dr. Traeger. The only Traeger on company records, one Richard Traeger, is an executive from MRD. All orderlies and security personnel must be questioned and video security improved to include analytical biometrics. Murkoff Psychiatry Systems, Project Wallrider, massive. That was a mouthful.
My desk is slanted, for those of you who keep wondering why my elbow's
it's not just that she's a clumsy klutz, because she is a clumsy klutz, but like, it's not just.
No, I'm...
Excuse me.
Who's
I
in
remember
here?
how this goes.
Who's in the cola machine? Oh, why are we going into the den?
Because if we go quick enough, we'll see a bloke running into the room after us.
Oh, we will?
I've played this part many times. Like,
would we have gotten caught if we had...
I don't know, because the first time I played it through, I managed to get up here in time, and I just saw him leaving, so then every time I've played it since, I've just run in straight away and haven't given myself a chance to get caught. But did you hear his breathing? Like,
okay, turn it back
I'm
down.
sorry,
I
but
can't
like,
handle.
I'm sorry, but he walked 10 footsteps and pulled himself up. Like, pulling yourself up is quite difficult,
yes,
but you wouldn't
it
be
is.
that out of breath. You just have sore muscles. Like, you wouldn't really be that out of breath. At least I don't think you would be.
Well, I don't know. We're
Ew,
both very...
this is the worst part of the game for me. Ew.
It's just a spider web.
But yeah, they're no spiders. They're
That's
just
fine.
cobwebs, which is...
Well, I don't see any spiders, so as long as there aren't any spiders, I'm fine. How did you pull your legs up behind... Never mind.
Oh, I'm gonna turn this down a bit. I wonder if people
Wait,
can
why?
hear my computer in the background going... Because it's not supposed to have games played on it, and it
I
doesn't
wonder.
like it.
Hey, wait, why... Oh.
Yeah. Now we're gonna have to... Let's recall the dead bodies. Wow, that's my kink, no. He's headless. Boink.
Stop running into the dead body!
I appreciate that it, like, moves, though, because, like, for them to program that in would have just been extra effort. And, like...
Yeah, but they had to have known that someone was going to run to boink it.
Who wouldn't boink it? Come on.
I wouldn't boink it!
Well, I would. This guy's not dead.
No. Are you sure? Because he's got a thing going through his...
They killed us. They got out. The variants.
The variants. You can't fight them.
I'm perfectly okay with hiding. Can we turn around and leave? Can we turn around and leave?
This part's flashing. I'm not sure what that means. I think it means that you're supposed to be recording it, but, like, it doesn't really matter because even if you complete the game properly, you still die at the end. Spoiler alert. To be honest, this game's been out for so many years, spoilers don't exist. Wow, we're gonna have to bleep that. Did you have to curse? That was very rude of you.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was more wondering how he could have
Look, look, look,
survived
look.
when there is something, yeah, that's nice about the torso. But can we go back and focus on the guy? I'm
I know.
wondering, how is it possible that literally his entire body through
That
here
spike
has
goes up
been
through-
impaled? There is no way, and that's through his left side too, so that definitely got at least part of his heart.
Well,
There's no way.
Goes pretty much straight up through his groin, through his entire middle, and comes out through, like, his neck. So I'm just really grateful that he managed to stay alive just long enough for us to find his rotting corpse and for him to give us that, you know, little snippet of information.
Yeah, that's great, but, like, how could he, like, talk when his intestines have been literally run through?
Well, maybe it only
Never
just
mind.
happened, because that makes it worse, because in theory it's only, oh, I'm gonna have to get out of here before the battery runs out. But, like, in theory you could say then maybe it only just happened, which makes it worse, because this reporter's, like, running into a place where, like...
What is that?
people-
There's a
it's
person over there.
Yeah, there's a person, but the door shuts.
Okay.
We're about to get, just so that you don't freak out, we are about to get grabbed by a big guy who called us little
No,
piggy.
I remember that part. It was when we're squeezing
And you, like,
through
actually
the thing
can't get away from him, like, there's no way to get away from him.
No, Yeah,
Oh
there we go.
no, hi, oh my god, date me, you're so attractive. Oh.
Fell neck first. Miles' neck is broken.
Miles' neck is
Dead.
broken. Game over. That's
Miles
how
is
it
dead.
ends. Miles goes into an no, it's not even abandoned. Miles goes into a private institution by himself with a video camera.
What's Friar Tuck doing over here?
Miles' necks get broken. Miles never sees the light of day again. Miles rots to death in said institution, and no
Honestly,
one covers his story.
Like, Miles is frickin' dedicated, man. I don't...
Like,
You ever
I
call
understand that there are some investigative journalists who are super dedicated,
Not
and they go
this
into
dedicated.
like they go into like war zones and stuff, right? But they don't go into war zones by themselves. They go in with like a full security team, right?
No,
So-
this guy's just an idiot.
Like,
Escape the asylum. Okay, I got this. Find a crowbar, break the window. We're gone.
see, the thing is, logic doesn't work in horror games because they want you to die. Like, that's how it works. That's why it's like,
But why?
Because
Find a
otherwise-
crowbar, break the window, you're gone.
because otherwise there's no game. You know that, right? There's no game.
I'm okay with
otherwise.
that.
So, Where do you want to go from here? Like, I kind of remember what we have to do, but I feel like there are some documents in here that we can read. I really appreciate, like, the countertop. Like, look at that.
Yeah.
They could have just made it, like, a flat colour, but no. They bothered to, like, do the granite. Are you okay?
His looks like his eyeballs have been gouged out, Louise.
Yeah. Are you okay? I can see you in the corner of my eye because unlike you, I have peripheral vision. Oh, it's... Ah!
By the way, not saying anything.
I'm inside, bodies everywhere.
But guess where I'm from?
Not there. Something about we are satisfied, sufficient evidence, urgent action, issue a warrant.
Does any of this actually matter?
I don't know, but it's like part of the story, and I always get annoyed when
Responsibility.
Yeah. I always get annoyed when people like skip these things because I want to get in depth. Plus, the longer I spend on notes, the less time I have to actually go into the rest of the game. Like, there's this part where it goes down into the cellar and there's a lot of water, and that's the part that I've never fully gotten past in the game. And
why does he go down to the cellar?
Because the power goes out and he has to go and turn it back on again.
Why?
Yeah, that's the point where you literally throw yourself through a window and run out, right? Like...
No, that's the point when you use your camera that can see in the dark and you just
leave. No, my thing is, if this was real life, you know that bit at the beginning of the game, I need to move while I'm talking, but like that bit at the beginning of the game where he sees the oh dear.
There's another dead body there.
The gates close behind him and like lock. That would be the point where I would just literally, I would climb over the gate, like screw my car. I would jump over the gate and run away. Like if gates like that in a crazy asylum locked behind me, I would be gone.
Even in 2013, everyone had a phone. You have a phone.
Yeah, like maybe a Nokia brick, but a phone. But then you know how it works. These places never have signal. No, you walk past him and he's fine, then you walk past him again and he jumps at you, right? Yeah, hi bud. Sorry.
Why can't we just kick him over while he's out
Because there's no option to kick him over.
Why?
Are you okay?
I am that person on the couch back there, just huddled into a ball.
Couch, though, like, look at his body. He just completely glitched out of existence. Do you want to look up, little guy?
No.
No, he doesn't.
Because he's me and he's hiding.
He has no hands. Is this game making fun of invalid people? Oh my god, 2018, everything's offensive.
Well, we're in an asylum.
Wait a minute. On Wikipedia it says that the experiments are like come from something about World War I or World War II. No, it was World War II. Or like the experiments left over from World War II. In what universe would there be experiments left over from World War II?
America's.
That people still hadn't found out about in 2012.
America's universe.
Oh no. Oh no, I thought it was a shadow. Did you see him wiggle when we snatched that?
Well, if you're moving it, don't tell me that. Don't.
Are you okay? No. I don't mean you, I meant the dead body. Jesus. Not everything's about you, please. Hi. I'm really tempted to like swap with you right before he jumps at me.
Why would you do that to me?
Like, do you want to swap now?
No. I'll swap after the locker.
Okay.
Because there is a locker scene coming up, right?
Yeah, but that means you're gonna have to do the basement with the water. I've died so many times there. But the way me and my friend used to play it, we tried to play it before, and the way we used to make it not scary is we called the scary guy in the basement Daddy, and then when he got close we'd be like, yes, Daddy, come get me.
I will not be able to.
I'm shaking. Do I need to tap? Oh, there we go. Get the fork off.
Run. Run, 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 run.
I don't want to run. I don't need to run. I don't actually know how to run. Is it this? Oh, there we go. It's shift and then W. I gotta go faster. Oh, I got stuck by a desk.
Vault over it. Right, okay, we've been attacked once. Leave.
This is the point in real life, like, if you hadn't already left, you should be leaving by now. Like, what's in here? Oh my god, I've never seen this room before. What's in here?
Oh, would you look at that? A giant window.
What a perfect excuse to jump straight out, break your neck, and then you wouldn't have to deal with this
Oh no, there's stuff
place.
over the window.
Metal.
It looks old though.
Is this the room that the guy was like in when we walked in and we could see the light? I think that was
Might have been a
this
floor
room.
up.
Maybe it was a floor up. But oh, is that a battery?
Excellent.
In what world would you go to the creepy place at 9 p.m? Because don't tell me that's 9 a.m. It's 9 p.m. Why would you go at 9 p.m? Why wouldn't you go when it's fully daylight?
Because horror game people are idiots. Honestly, the best places to hide are the boarded up rooms though, because you just open the door and then you slip through the boards, close the door, you wait until daytime.
And then you leave. I think we need to follow the footsteps.
Why? No, don't go down the creepy dark hallway. That's what idiots
Maybe
do.
not. But that's what the game, like, the game wants you to be an idiot. That's how it works. So we had to switch cameras, but we're back now. I don't know where I came from. Oh, okay, now I know where I'm going. Where did you come from? Where did you go? I think you went
Where
that
did
way.
he come from? Cutting that joke.
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
The footsteps are going that way. So he was not in the basement.
I'm sorry.
Ow!
Okay, so like this guy, fine. This guy literally looks like the Green Goblin.
Hurt. Yeah, he does, but ow! Oh my god!
What did this guy do wrong?
Well, his eyes are going different directions, so
Are you
obviously...
making fun of people with laser?
That's not lazy eye, Louise.
Yeah.
Both of his eyes are shooting off. Jeremiah.
Are you Amish? No. Oh, my bathroom's in my favorite place
Why?
because there's no one here apart from dead bodies.
That's... We're all
Camera
just
time.
looking for a witness.
If you can hear that scribbly noise in the background, that's Miles, us taking a note of what we're seeing.
Okay,
This is
so
my
that's
favorite
not-
bit.
Why?
There's a head, but you can't tell that there's a head unless you put your night vision on. Let's read the note that he just wrote. The witness. I'm already beat all to hell, picking broken glass out of my scalp, couple cracked ribs. Isn't it time to leave? Nearly killed by a deformed giant. Looks like somebody tried to bleep start his head with a cheese
She's greater.
Yeah, with a cheese grater. He throws me through a wall. I'm sorry, but that was glass. That was not a wall. He says throws me through a wall, knocks me unconscious. We just played that. He was not knocked through a wall. He was knocked through a glass window and fell a whole story.
Artistic license, Louise.
I wake up in some... What? Doughy?
Doughy.
Doughy? That's not an adjective I'd use to describe humans most of the time. That's something I'd use to describe bread, but okay. With a face like an alcoholic kiddie fiddler. The Catholic Church must not appreciate.
I think someone was drinking when they wrote this.
I feel like the Catholic Church does not appreciate this game. In a homemade priest outfit, calls me his apostle. Not a job I asked for.
Ooh, Miles is salty!
But to be honest, I don't think any of, like, Jesus' apostles asked to be apostles either. Like, a slightly different scenario, granted, but, like, no one asks to be an apostle.
There are words, scrawls, and bloods everywhere. I'm getting an ugly feeling in my gut that the priest is writing them, and for my benefit.
Because apparently we're his apostle, sent to document whatever crazy shizness is going on in his head.
Well, we've documented most of it. Can we leave now?
That was the shadow?
In games like this, Louise, you need to pay attention to detail.
Detail schmetail, I'm more involved in the blood smears on the floor. Great. How do you think he was killed? Let's play a game of... What is that around his waist?
Well, his
though?
fingers look like they were stretched out.
No, like, what is that around his waist? Because that's not any, like, oh no, it's just the Just bottom of his shirt stained in
Something's
blood.
glowing right there.
That's
Got
a
it.
battery! That poor plant. Who's gonna water it now? I hope it's a fake plant, then it's okay. Excuse me. You weren't there before.
Maybe it was because we just walked around it because we went straight to the guy. Actually, no, I don't think it was.
That could have hurt my head, excuse you.
You know, see, if you can tell, I played this game because I'm interested in the graphics and the detail and stuff like that. Luis is interested because it's got blood. Tell me, which one of us do you think is more sane?
It's not
The answer is neither. Oh wait, there's a security room. Go see the security
I know,
room.
but I don't want to go there first because that's when the guy comes and then you have to hide. So I'm just exploring everything else before then because
He looks like he got pimp slapped real hard.
He done broke his back, dog. Oh my god.
Boom!
Excuse me. Excuse me. When back. Project Wall Rider profitability. Anyone who's profiting on people who are like mentally ill should be stopped.
Now they should be pimp slapped.
Just like that guy, their back should be broken.
Here we go. Dear Sirs, the full report pending. No immediate action is required on the part of the Murkoff Corp. The profit potential of the Project Wall Rider remains staggeringly high.
Because we don't care about human life, we care about profit.
The four facilities contain enough ambiguous data to make any litigation, if evidence is correctly managed, impossible. To make if evidence. Oh, okay. Project Wall Rider
Basically, they
remains.
mean that lawyers can't do nothing.
Oh, so that's why they sent a journalist.
Yeah.
Oof.
So that's why they found this guy. Like, how much are they paying him to go in, do you think?
I
Because
wouldn't go in for anything less than. I wouldn't go in for anything, actually.
I think I would go in for like a smallish amount of money, but then as soon as the creepy stuff started happening, I'd leave and be like, no amount of money you could pay me could get me back in there.
Project Wall Rider remains a dangerous initiative, and there will almost certainly be further casualties. Let me
human life?
Let me
What?
finish reading. As with the others, however, family and government interest in the patients is so low as to make any chance of legal actions vanishingly unlikely. Violence among patients is increasingly as the morphogenic engine therapy gets closer to producing working models, but a combination of physical and chemical restraints has proven sufficiently effective to assure continued control and profit. Respectively, Helen
I love the bit
Granat.
where it's
Granat?
like the families don't care, so nothing's gonna happen.
Mitigation
Like,
program.
excuse me?
I'm sorry, if you take one of my relatives and just say, they're fine, I'm going to demand to see... I need to drop the British accent now. I'm going to demand to see them.
Yeah, sometimes like I fake an American accent and then I'll catch myself with like an American twang to my words and I go, this isn't what was supposed to happen.
I got annoyed at someone the other day, and I said, great, let's go.
No.
It's blocked. Get a hammer.
Get a crowbar. Break a window. Throw
Get a
a
gun.
chair.
Is this America?
Yes.
There should be guns.
Frick, are you talking?
Sorry, did you choose to work there?
Oh, it says Morin. For a minute I thought it said Thorin because I could see it was O-R-I-N and I was like, what? What? Thorin?
Ooh, bloody footprints coming out of there.
What?
Close the door. Close the door.
Gives you a few extra seconds, doesn't it?
Lock it. They lie. Good to know.
Beep. I want to know whose blood is this and where is the person now?
Walking away.
So they injured themselves to give you...
I don't know.
Wait, I
these
need
things.
to... Okay, which... We're gonna go in the first.
Open it. Wait, open the locker first.
Oh,
Sit up. Dang it, Miles.
I'm sorry.
You done goofed.
I done goofed.
So, like, I would be screwed in this situation. Asian. Because... Get in. Get in!
There we go. remember the last time we played this, I think I got into the locker so quickly that the guy never came. Hey, puppy. I don't appreciate being called the W word. That's not a word you should band around. That's very rude. And you're the one who's got no clothes on. I can't tell whose breathing that is, whether it's his breathing or our breathing. Oh. Just.
Right! So we're staying in there. Right, we're staying in there.
Let's read the note that he scribbled when the bloke That's the kind of thing. It literally just
That's
says
the kind of thing you would write.
the big the big bleep, the big
Is stalking me.
I found a patient file for Chris Walker, ex-military police. Several tours in Afghanistan. A lot of the blood in his place is on his hands, but not all of it.
So is the guy who's chasing her, is that Chris Walker?
I don't know. Maybe it is, because he's a big guy.
Well, that would make sense, because if you found a patient, it wouldn't make sense to include this information about Chris Walker. All you would need to say is, like, this guy is stalking me.
Probably they're hinting at that is Chris Walker, because like he's stalking me, found a patient file about this bloke, and it's in the same note.
Because otherwise that would
these-
be in two separate notes.
Yeah, nothing in these games is ever a coincidence. Like, in real life, it probably would be a coincidence, but I feel like in this game it probably is that guy.
Right, okay, so we're staying in the locker, right?
You said you'd swap with me after the locker. You've got to go to the basement now.
No!
Unless you want to stop it here and don't have anything really scary happen.
No, we have to.
Let's just keep going until we die, because I feel like we will die in the basement, because I've never gotten past the basement part, because I always have to play it on a Mac.
So, you know what? No, I'll play the next horror game we do.
Are you saying that I have to play the whole Outlast by myself? Okay.
I don't like this.
It doesn't even make it better knowing what's gonna happen. I feel like it...
No, I don't remember anything. This is as far as I've ever played with you, because we got to the locker and I said, right, that's it, I'm done. Oh, I don't like... Hold up, just a second. Would you like to borrow my Cobham hoodie?
Can I just have a blanket? My tea is empty. Oh, it's Eeyore!
It is Eeyore. Because I'm very grown up.
Eeyore is the most mature person out of all of the characters from Winnie the Pooh. By most mature, I mean most depressed. Oh, thank you. Bless you, my child. Oh.
Have you left the night vision on this entire time?
Yes.
Wasting battery, come on!
Following the blood trail, the blood trail, the blood trail. Following the blood trail wherever it may lead.
Okay, so all we need to do to get through this without freaking out is to think with the mind of
A game developer.
a game developer.
I feel like this part I don't need night vision. Usually I try and not use my forehead for any facial expressions because I don't want to give myself wrinkles, but like,
I ruined that. I made her laugh.
I know that the guy like
Oh my
doesn't
gosh.
come until you
I
turn
just-
the first generator on, and then you have to find a place to hide. And then after that, it's when like you have to continue hiding. This is like I would never go by.
Back around the corner, back around the corner. No one.
Did you hear that slight laughter in the distance?
No.
No one is here. Go away.
Who's there? No one.
It's like the vine where it's like the ghost. It's like and then he falls over.
Who's there?
No.
No one. Replace the battery.
I'm like so tempted to just turn the sound off. then you won't know where he
We
is.
can't do that! Why couldn't we have started like a gaming thing with a normal game? Like,
Is that a dead body?
probably.
Lord, which way? This way or that way?
Oh, dude, looking in the monitor, when I put my hair like this,
It looks like you have short hair.
you know, it looks like I look like you. A little bit.
Well, now we understand why everyone was like, "Are you twins?" No.
Yeah, but like,
What I don't understand though is this is supposed to be set in America, yet the bloke who was like, who's there, had an English accent.
because in America film, all
Villains
all
are
villains
English.
have an English accent.
Did you have to slam that door so loud? Did you want to get murdered?
Close it quietly.
Literally
You
went,
idiot! Idiot!
You idiot!
You idiot!
I feel like when he
Hide
comes
in the
in,
locker
there's
now,
one of the
please.
lockers that he like slams open. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to turn this on, turn around, get my butt in one of the lockers, and hope that it's not the one that he opens.
That one. Have your like fingers on the keys like ready to run just in case.
Nah, if he gets you, like, there's no point running.
And shake and run.
And no, it's different with this guy.
Oh, it is?
Like with the guy with the wheelchair, it's really easy to get away from him. But this guy, he like clubs you to death.
Oh. Why can't we get a club?
That's him. I think that's him breaking the door down. But the thing is, like, why wouldn't you just open it? Because we didn't lock it. We just closed it very loudly and obnoxiously.
One. Replace the battery.
No, it's loud. I don't really appreciate the religious imagery and symbolism in this, but
Close your
my
mouth.
what is this mouth breather doing? The guy didn't go away, did he? He's still in there.
No, he's still there. So we're staying.
Let me change the battery.
That made noise.
I know, but I don't think you can hear it.
Okay.
Last time I got to this part of this game, I stayed in this locker for about 20 minutes because I wasn't sure if the guy had gone away or not.
Well, those are definitely footsteps.
But where's he going? I don't like this.
I don't like this either.
Why did we do this? This
I
was a
don't-
terrible idea.
Oh, no. Well, here's the thing. If we ever start a gaming channel, this will not be the theme. We will not. It will not be horror themed.
No, well, if we ever start a gaming channel and it's horror themed, we're gonna have to have a better computer. For starters, I need an actual mouse. Because what's really stressing me out the most is that, like,
It could lag.
it could lag and then you get captured. Or, like,
Yeah. No, he's still there. See. I see him right there.
ew. But like it could lag, or because we're using a trackpad, not a proper mouse, like my finger will go too far or not far enough, and it's hard to like move around. That's the worst part.
I must say, I respect people who do this, who upload horror videos like this almost
daily.
every day.
No, I could not.
There's one YouTuber that I watch a lot. Dom Plays.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, my man. Hi,
I
Dom.
love Dom.
Dom is fantastic.
I love his beard as well. Like
Oh yeah, he's great, and he's got Little Billy. Go check.
Little Billy makes me feel happy.
Little
when I
Billy is
watch horror
great.
movies.
So, no, he didn't ask us to say anything like that. I'm
Well, of course not.
I'm just a fan.
We have like 63 subscribers. He has no idea who the hell we are. We're just a fan. We're just fans of his who happen to have like a very small YouTube channel of our own.
Yeah, I've actually been subscribed to him since he had less than 100k.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
How many does he have now?
He's 300k. I'm very proud of him. He's
That's
doing
pretty
great.
good.
But he uploads horror videos like every single day, and I respect him so much for it.
But look, my thing is like when watching people play horror games, like it doesn't scare me like at all. Like even jump scares barely make me go like, huh, oh my god, he's back.
What?
I think maybe once he leaves, you have to like run and.
Oh, I don't
Go
want to do
quickly.
that.
Should we just end the video here because I'm not in the frame of mind to continue this. I want to find a game online and I want to play a happy game. So that
We're
was
done.
That was us playing Outlast. As you can see, we're the biggest chickens in this entire universe. Have fun laughing at us. And I hope this video, this is an IB helpline channel, so
our
the purpose of this video is to give you something to distract you from your fears, so you can laugh at us for being
we're
afraid of
taking a
something.
hit. This is also an example of what not to do before you have exams.
Yeah, don't. When you need to get sleep for your exams, don't do this. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye.
I wanna leave. I don't wanna move anymore. I wanna hide under my bed. Yeah? We just turned the camera on. Turn it off.